All right, perfect. So let's begin. Happy Manifestation Monday. Today's Monday, October 4th, 2021. And it is a crazy, crazy day because Instagram and Facebook are shut down and nobody knows what's happening. And it's kind of scary, right? Like if we're all used to being scrolling on Instagram and Facebook all day, now what am I going to do with my time? But also, what is happening? What is happening right now? So if you don't know who I am, my name is Lizel Zeager. I am a divine purpose coach and manifestation mentor, and I help women who are struggling with feeling stuck or lost in life. They feel like something's off, something needs to be fixed, but they're not sure what it is. When my clients work with me, I identify their divine signature, who they were created and designed to be, so they can finally live and work in a constant state of flow, aligned with their unique, authentic purpose that brings them a supernatural success. What I do is I see you, the person, as who you truly are, and I see your potential, and I help you uncover and unearth what it is that you're here to do, and I help you align to that and bring you to that space so you can just walk forward and be on the path that you were meant to be on. So today's theme is about transforming your lockdown or this lockdown into Liftoff. And right now, especially with these shutdowns, it's feeling like all of your escape routes are being closed. It feels like, okay, I was going to go there, but now I can't go there. So now what do I do? And it's almost like a retreat back home. And then you look over there and you're like, okay, I'm going to go there that way and I'm going to do that thing. Oh no. Okay. Now what? And so this is like the first lockdown from last year's, coronavirus shutdown, but now online. And yes, it could be very, very scary. But at the same time, you can look at this period right now of, okay, it's having us reflect inward and it's having us retreat in. So now I have two choices. I can either use this time to think of all the scary things and go into fear and what do I do if and what if that and what if that, or you can look at this time as a place to use all of that energy and turn it into something that's going to be a solution, right? A solution for yourself and a solution for others, right? So on this planet, we have two ways that we can go about anything, and it's about being in service to self or being in service to others. So let's go ahead and go through my process of grounding and centering, which is about bringing your energy into alignment with who you are and where you're going. And what we do is we align our physical body, okay? You're gonna align your physical body to that infinite energy that flows through you so that you will be able to access higher vibrational information and use that, bring it down here, and then manifest whatever it is that you want in the physical. So if you're sitting down, go ahead and lean to the side. And you're gonna like lift your butt cheek, thigh, flesh to the side. Do it on both sides and put your feet flat on the floor. And when you're there, just go ahead and take a breath. Close your eyes and feel your energy flowing in your body, okay? Just feel that. And just notice that your breath never stops. Your breath comes in the inhale and then goes out on the exhale. And just like everything else in the world, your breath never rests. Nothing rests. Everything moves. There is unending movement everywhere, 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 everywhere. So let's jump into this infinite movement, this wave right here. Let's catch this wave. Let's take 3 deep breaths together with our eyes closed. So inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. And breath Number 3, inhale through the nose and hold at the top. And slowly release out the mouth. Feeling those tingles in your body. That new energy is just waking yourself up to this moment. So go ahead and feel that and acknowledge that. Making that connection with yourself allows yourself to tap into the non-physical pieces of you that we all have. Right now, today, and this chapter of time is all about owning that, acknowledging that, and then living through that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take one collective deep breath in through the nose to close us off. Inhale in. And audible sigh, release out the mouth. And slowly opening the eyes and coming back to this moment. Go ahead and type in the chat how you're feeling. Share any emotions or ways that your body are feeling right now. And just know that it's all perfect. Everything is perfect. How you feel, what you're experiencing, and what you're allowing yourself to tap into is meant for you. Is meant for you. You are on your own journey. Everything is perfect. And what I'm seeing here is always wonderful when I'm here, and so happy to be here. And I'm so grateful to share these moments with you. And for me, I'm feeling more centered. And I'm feeling so grateful. Every time I have these calls, I just feel so grateful to just share this energy. And I know that it's not always easy to continue showing up. It's not always easy to be consistent. It's not always easy to do what you say you're going to do. And that's why we're all here practicing. That's why we're all here on this planet, so we can practice. This is literally our playtime. This lifetime is our playtime. And like I said, today's theme is all about transforming your lockdown into your lift off. So if you're feeling forced into this tiny box and not being allowed to go here or there, or even, like today, go on Facebook or Instagram, it's time to take that energy that you would normally use to scroll or tap or type out stuff. Use that energy, take it back, reclaim it, and ask yourself, where can I put this energy that's going to get me the highest return on investment? This is something I talk about in my course. Where can I get the highest return on investment with this little ball of energy right here? This ball of intention, this ball of ideas, this ball of love, this ball of creative juice. Where can I put this? And this is just a time where you are being invited to take a step back from your normal routine and say, okay, what can I do better? What am I being forced to do now? What pathways are being opened for me at this time to make a bigger impact in the world? What is opening up for me? If this is a no, guess what? That means there is a yes for you over here. But if this is a no and you've been focused right here and all of a sudden it's a no, it's going to be so easy to get caught in the, oh, now I can't. Oh, now what? Right? But if you just turn your head, 45 degrees this way, there could be 3, 4, 5, 10 pathways that are open and have been waiting for you to just turn your head. So when your eyes and your focused attention is being channeled to go here, question, what am I being forced to not look at? What am I being distracted with with this over here, if I'm being distracted over here, then what am I being distracted from? Okay. And in this life, there's so many distractions, right? There's, well, okay, social media, food, all the thoughts that tell us that we're not good enough or that we can't, or how am I going to, all of those ego-based, like judgmental, critical, self-deprecating thoughts, all of those things can distract us and make us smaller and hide and get, even more and more deeper into that little cave where we play small, we stay small, and we don't do anything for the world. And that's not what you're here to do. That's literally not what you're here to do. I borrowed this book from the library last week, Untamed by Glennon Doyle. Every woman on the planet needs to read this book. I got it for free at the library. I'm sure there's even excerpts online. And if you can, also, this is really fun. I've been finding really cool feathers lately. Look at this. Isn't that cool? So the universe has been really just giving me a lot of signs. Look at this one too. It's pretty cool. But this, her first chapter is all about, here it is. It's called Caged. It's called Caged. And in the prologue, she talks about a cheetah and how it was being domesticated. And, like at a zoo. And so they did a little show with the cheetah, and then the cheetah went into the back room or the back, yard over there. But you can still see it from where the audience was watching the little show. And after the cheetah did the domesticated tricks, it went over there into the back and let the other animal, do its show. But while she was sitting, Glennon, while she was sitting in the audience, her daughter said something like, "Hey, Mom, she's staring out into the wild, or she's just staring out into the earth, into the sky." And the daughter saw that cheetah was trained to be domesticated and, living in a cage, but there was still this energy, this stir of power within the cheetah, where she was basically dreaming of planes, and not airplanes, but like the plains and the meadows and the mountains and just wild animals and infinite, room to run. And she was sitting, the cheetah was sitting, and Glennon thought to herself, of course you're dreaming of those things. You're a cheetah. And this is my message to you today. This is my message to you and to the world. You're being told that you're something. You're being told that you're supposed to do something, but that's not why you're here. You're here for more. You're a woman. You're a human. You're an infinite being. And you're not here to be locked up in a box. You're not here to be locked up with these things and these rules and all of this stuff. You're here to be you, not follow someone else's rules. You're here to discover who you are and what you're made of. You're not here to please everybody and please society and please all the people and the parents and the people you've never met and everybody. That's not why we're here. That's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. But how do we stop? How do we stop people pleasing? How do we stop asking everybody what they think? How do we stop making sure that everybody else around us is happy? How do we do that? How do we do that? It's that same thing of putting your energy out over there, over there, over there, over there. How do I stop doing that? One simple trick. And it's how to turn this lockdown into your liftoff. You take that energy back from all the people, the places, the ideas, those memories, those stories, the terrible relationships you've been in, those bad business deals, all that. You bring it back here and you take it all together, like a bouquet. You form a bouquet, and then you put all of that energy back into yourself. Because how do you expect yourself to show up for others if you're not even showing up for yourself? If you don't know who you are, how are you supposed to be giving your best away? You won't be. Because if you think that you're a domesticated cheetah, you're just going to be eating pre-cut steaks for dinner when you could actually be running on the plains, chasing a gazelle, and doing what you came here to do, climbing the trees, running up the grassy hills, right? Like rolling around and watching sunset and watching sunrise. That could be your life. But instead, you're living in the cage with a dog and your food gets fed through a door. That's not life. That's not what cheetahs are here for, and that's not what you're here for either. You're so much more. You're here for so much more. And hopefully today was just a little eye-opener as far as what could you do? What could you do? You could do anything. You could do anything. And that's the thing. When we've been domesticated for so long, we actually don't know what we can do. We don't know what's possible. We don't know what our potential is. We just know what we've been told, right? We just know what we've been told by others, by the leaders, by the people in charge. But now it's time for you to tell yourself what you can do. Okay, so go ahead and write down, today I get to tell myself what I can do. And I will write that down with you. So today, which is October 4, today, I get to tell myself what I can do. Okay. This month, this October, is my, what I like to theme my months. This last month was Soulful September. And what I did last month was I let go of all the things that I should, need to, have to, all those things. And I just said, okay, soul, you're in charge. You're driving this car. I'll put my seatbelt on the passenger seat. I'll just sit over here and you drive. You drive and I'll follow you. And whatever happens, happens. Again, this book showed up. And so did all these really beautiful feathers, right? And just really like different opportunities, different people, different ideas. And I was like, whoa, okay, if I planned this, if I scheduled my September, I wouldn't have had half of the experiences I had. And like, even like with Ellie's birthday, my daughter, she just turned 2. If I planned everything, we wouldn't have enjoyed, we had a day on the beach. We saw like a bunch of turtles. We saw a bunch of Hawaiian sea turtles, and she loves airplanes. So we picked the beach by the airport where people go skydiving on the North Shore of Hawaii, and she got to see her planes. And it was just such a beautiful day and a great way to end my month. And I thought, okay, what's next in October? Like what's coming? Of course, nobody knows, but the really cool part about not knowing what happens next, a really cool part about being in the unknown, is that you get to create. The unknown is the space in which you get to create. As an artist, when you have a blank canvas, the mindset isn't always, oh, what am I going to do? Right? It's like, no, like, yes, I can do whatever I want. Oh, what colors am I going to start with next, right? As an artist, you look at yourself as the creator, and you have the paintbrush in your hand, and you say, ooh, what color am I going to dip into first? And you use that energy to create, and you use that energy to communicate and express. And right now, yes, it's not a blank canvas, but in a way, it's like a mental canvas that's blank. And so now you get to choose, okay, what do I get to choose my time? How would I like to choose to spend my time? There you go. What colors am I going to dip my day in? Okay. Since Instagram and Facebook are down today, what am I going to use that kind of like pent up scrolling energy for instead? Okay. If I have a business idea, or if I'm a business owner, or if I have, some big project that I'm working on, why is it in the space that it's in right now? Oh, it's because of this, and that. Yeah. So all those reasons explain why everything is the way that it is. But are you going to choose to keep your business or your relationships in that same state forever? Probably not. So think about what's next, right? Think about what you want next, and then think about what you want later on in the far future. Start bringing yourself into that space of possibility. And honestly, just forget what already happened, because what already happened brought you to now. And if you keep focusing on what already happened, then guess what? You stay here. You stay here. Okay. So the whole thing about like mindset, it's really about what thoughts and beliefs, what set of thoughts and what set of beliefs make up what is in your mind. That is mindset. So when we talk about mindset work and working on mindset and having a mindset, it's about having thoughts and beliefs that align with where you want to go. Because if you don't have the right mindset for where you want to go, you're not going to get there. Okay. If you are going on a hike up the mountain and you have flippers, snorkel gear, chips, and a lounge chair, it's going to be really hard to get up there with that equipment, right? So knowing where you want to go, I want to go to the top of the mountain. You're going to look for mountain hiking equipment. You're going to look for high elevation accessories. I'm making stuff up because I don't know this stuff, but just knowing where you want to go, you already have an idea of like what to put on your packing list, right? Food that lasts well without refrigeration, right? Non-perishables, and communication, right? Like a walkie-talkie or something with like your buddies. But you're not going to bring flip-flops, and you're not going to bring flippers, and you're not going to bring scrambled eggs. Like you need more than that. So look right now at where you want to go, because you're revving up your engine for this liftoff. You have to know, you have to have the GPS coordinates to get there. So what can you do today to help you lift off into the galaxies that you want to go to? Okay, you're not meant to stay in this box. You're not meant to stay where you're at. You're not meant to stay in this little tiny space of what you can do and what everybody says that you can do and what a mom and what a woman and what an entrepreneur is supposed to do. No, you're here to go, okay, I see you, box. I see you, box, right there. And you can walk around the box. You can pick up the box, turn it around, and say, okay, I know what that's about. But don't jump in the box. Don't jump in the box. It's not your box. That is a box. And what your job now is to go, okay, what do I want? You know, maybe you don't want a box. Maybe you want a glass bowl. Oh, you want a glass bowl. And maybe in the glass bowl, you want to paint flowers on the outside. Okay? So take every concept that you see right now as an idea, as inspiration, as a beginning point, like a launching pad, but don't take it as how it's supposed to be. Okay? We're past that. We're past the world where that's what it was. Like, oh, you want to be a business owner? Okay, you have to do this and this and this, and then you'll succeed. Okay, great. But now it's not about following the rules. Now it's about bringing your own flavor into everything. Okay, maybe you're a mom and you want to know, how can I make the world a better place by raising the children in a certain way? You got to put yourself and your experiences into their childhood. We don't just tell them what to do and tell them when they can eat and what to wear and all those things. You also have to share your emotions. Same thing with your business. If you want to bring your business up to great heights, you got to do what you've never done before. You got to step out of that box that you were in because it was safe and everybody understood what you were doing in this box. But now you got to be yourself now. Now you got to show what you're made of. Now you got to show not only others, but you really need to show yourself first, what you're made of, what you can do, and what you're really, 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 really good at. Because now is the time to shine. And I say this, it's like, it's time to shine. Like, you're a light. It's time to shine. But what does that mean? It doesn't always make sense. No, it doesn't. Because everything is energy. And I am energy right now, and you're energy right now. And what I'm doing is I'm sharing my energy with you. I'm sharing my view of the world through the words that I speak. And I am allowing yourself to not figure it out, but to take it in and let what lands stick and let what doesn't just fall away. It's okay. Whatever you need from me and these calls, you and your soul get and carry forward. And anything that you don't need, please don't take it. If I'm giving you flippers and you're climbing the mountain, please say, okay, flippers, got it. When I go in the ocean, cool. But don't take the flippers up the mountain because that's just going to be extra weight, extra unnecessary weight. So today, it's about being the filter, actually moving forward every day, all the time. Your job is to be the filter. Be the filter for comments. Be the filter for ideas. Be the filter for thoughts that come through. Be the filter for books that you read and recommendations and anything that you see. Be the filter. Don't take what's being given to you as how it should be, because we know that when things are being forced down our throats of how things should be, we know there's another agenda behind that. We know that there's something that they're telling us to do. For example, if you're a mom, you're like, you have to eat dinner. We have to start dinner right now, 5 o'clock. And then the kids want to know why, because there's a reason, right? Because bath time is at 6 o'clock and then bedtime is at 7. And if you don't go to sleep at 7, then you're going to be awake at 8 and then you won't get a good sleep. And then tomorrow is going to be a bad day, right? That's how it is. So everything is a representation of everything else. Everything is a mirror. So taking that idea of being a mom and using that as, how do I create a better business? How do I create better relationships with my clients? How do I create an offer that really moves the ball forward in the world, right? How do I help those who are helping others? How do I be of service to others versus service to self? Because if you look at the energy of being in service to others, being in service to self, being in service to yourself is different from self-love. Being in service to yourself is about trying to do what you can to get from others. That is service to self. Service to others is about, what can I give to the world? What can I give to others so that they can move forward? Okay, it's like an outer energy. If you're still curious about service to self and service to others, it's like when you feel somebody trying to get money from you, like they're trying to like see how much they can get from you, that's service to self. And we feel that, right? Because everything's energy. So it just feels like, I don't know, because energetically they're trying to steal like your like energy from you, right? And you don't like that. So you just want to like go away. That's why vibes don't lie. But when you're around somebody who is aligned with the service to others and out, it draws you in. It's magnetizing, because like attracts like. And if you're somebody who wants to do good for the world, you're going to be attracted to other people who are good for the world. So if you want to be surrounded by people who are good for the world, who are helping the world become a better place, you do something that helps the world move into a better space. You do things that help the world move forward. You do things that help make the world a more beautiful place. You give. Why? Because energetic law, universal law, is there's like the law of reciprocity, right? So what you put in, you get back 10x. Okay. What you put in, you get back 10x. Everything is energy. So just keep putting out your authentic signature. Just keep putting out your truth and filter everything that comes back, okay? Because you're going to get a lot of hate. You're going to get a lot of judgment. You're going to get a lot of questions. You're going to get a lot of doubt. You're going to get some haters. You're going to get people who like don't know what you're doing because they're not familiar with that energy of just giving, right? We're so used to people giving, I'll give this to you if I get something from you. Right? So people are very doubtful of like, are you really being nice, or are you like trying to get something on the back end from me? Like, you'll get that. And let them give that to you, because that's where they're at. Just let them be, and stay consistent with you and your energy and your actions, and then let them see what you're doing. Okay? You're not here to convince anybody. You're not here to do anything like that. What you're here to do is just step into yourself, okay? And that's what this lockdown is all about. Whatever lockdown you want to refer to, but it's an invitation to reflect back in. It's a reflection to see, okay, I'm being told to gather my energy. So what am I gathering my energy for? Oh yeah, I have that goal, that big scary vision that I have always been afraid to take action on. Do I really have to do that right now? You can, or you don't have to, but it's your choice, right? And right now, the universe is telling you something. So check in and see what that is, and check in and see if right now is the time, or maybe a month from now, or maybe next year, maybe 10 years from now, or maybe next lifetime. But if you never think about it, then that moment will never come. So the other thing to note too is tomorrow is never promised. Yesterday, nobody knew that Instagram and Facebook would be down. And apparently facebook.com, the domain is for sale. So it's like not even like there. So what are you going to do if tomorrow's not promised? When are you going to make that change? When are you going to make that shift? When are you going to choose yourself finally, instead of trying to please everybody else? When are you going to be the cheetah instead of the domesticated dog? I mean, I love domesticated dogs. I love my dog, but he's not a cheetah. He's an 8-pound Yorkie. Okay. So today I just, really, really, really wanted to connect with you. And I'm so glad that we have these calls, because they're not tied to, other things. It's just me and you and here and us. And I wanted to share with you one of the biggest things that I am launching right now. So last year I did a group coaching course called Manifestation Mindset Mastery. And it was 90 days, and it was so beautiful. Got to really know the women and really help them step up and into themselves. And I'm going to be offering it again this month. So my applications are open. I want to give you the link so you can check it out for yourself. And if you want, I'll type it here below. It is bit.ly/MMM-app2021. So you can check it out. And right now, today is the early bird registration enrollment, so you can check it out and see if it's something that sounds exciting for you. It's really about creating community and really connecting the people who are here to change the world. If you know me at all, this is what I want. I am manifesting a community of world changers and those who are here to help make the planet a more beautiful place, a more safe place, a more happy place, because that is actually the world that we were born into. There's just other layers of things and agendas that don't match, that are kind of active right now. Let's call it active. And guess what? That stuff is coming from the dark. It's, when light shines, it shines out. And for some people, the light gets distorted, and they can turn it into service to self versus service to others. And right now we can guess which side things are on. But I'm ready to shift that. I am ready to create space. I'm ready to hold space for those who know that this is their time, that now is the time, and tomorrow is not promised. I'm getting chills right now because it's true. Tomorrow is not promised, and who knows what's going to disappear tomorrow, right? Or next week. So take a look at that. And I'll have the link below, and I'll have this on the replay. And yeah, just today, tell yourself what you can do. Tell yourself what you can do. It's not about what you want to do and what you think you can do and what you're supposed to do, but it's about what you can do. Windows are open, okay? Doors may be closed, but windows are open. And in a room, if there's one door, there's probably at least one window, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four. So don't keep looking at the door that's closed. Take a look around the room, 360, your room of life, and see what has been open this whole time that I wasn't paying attention to. What is available to me at eye level that I can literally just climb into right now? There's so much out there. So I invite you today to do that, to take a real breather, like a serious ground and center for yourself, and say, okay, what's up, me? What's up? What's up? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay, and have that like internal director's meeting of yourself, your past self, your future self, the powerful self, the tired self, the victim self, the leader self. Get you all together in one room. Record the meeting and take notes. Take notes, because now's the time. now's the time, okay? Now's the time. And I'm super excited for you, and I'm so happy for you, whatever path you are choosing to walk forward in this weird time. Know that it's showing up for a reason, and yeah, be the cheetah. Be the cheetah, okay? Own your power. Know that it comes within. Know that you were born with it, and you don't have to keep dreaming anymore. You don't have to keep dreaming. Savannah, that's the word I was looking for. You don't have to keep dreaming of the savannas. You can just transport yourself there right now, okay? And that's where you were meant to be. That's what you're born to do. So do that and really connect with yourself this week, okay? Today, tonight, this week, and send me a message. I'm on Telegram, so Lizel Zeager, Telegram. I'm there, and that's probably the best place to connect with me right now. Also on YouTube, where I do my replays. I read all the comments and update there too. So yeah, I just love you guys. I love you so much. And thank you for showing up and being you and just sharing. Let me know how else I can support you. I'm here. And other than that, other than that, that's really it. So I'm going to go ahead and close this meeting today. And I just want to wish you guys a happy Manifestation Monday. Be excited to get out of the box. Be excited because, you know, they say the grass is greener. Well, it's not just grass that's greener when you're outside of the box. The sky is bluer. The water is shinier, glitterier, or wetter. It's more hydrating. Okay, the sun is brighter. The breaths that you take are deeper. Okay, so get out of that box because that's not for you. You're here to see how many ways you can escape the box. There you go. All right, so with that, I love you. Happy Manifestation Monday, and see you again soon. Aloha.